StrongSuit focuses on building AI workflows for attorneys, so it may take a little bit more time to complete, but in return, you get attorney-grade results you can rely on. Just a quick example of how one of our super users used this solution is from one of our defense attorneys that uses legal research and drafting, but instead of filling out the information from their client side, they input the fact pattern and completed the guided flow from the plaintiff's point of view. That defense attorney would input variations of the case and selected a wide range of likely affirmative defenses, statutes, and cases just to understand, then strategize how the opposing party may present their case. If you'd like to learn more, I'll walk you through a full step-by-step tutorial next. We start by filling out an intake page. Completing this will start your research moving in the right direction. Now I'm going to start with a quick start example, but you can also import a previous statement of facts created in our case timeline solution with this button up here in the top right. If you happen to have a transcript or audio file, you can also upload it with this button. If you just have a general legal question, you can toggle that option here. If you want to know a little bit more about how each one works, just hover over the little information icons. Once you've filled out or imported the necessary information, you can select your relevant state jurisdiction down below, which will guide StrongSuit on which cases and statutes will be most relevant to you. You can fill in the party that you represent and even select some advanced options to have more control over the workflow. Now when you're ready to move on, you have two options. You can select a quick answer down here in the bottom right. If you select quick answer, in about 30 seconds you'll get an overview of the most relevant statutes and cases to your request, which you can then download as a PDF. However, if you'd like to continue to a deeper research flow and to draft documents, go ahead and press continue. In this section, StrongSuit will ask you some follow-up questions to clarify the facts of your case or question. By answering these questions, you'll be guiding our StrongSuit AI to think more critically about certain issues, which will then help guide the rest of your research accordingly. Now you don't have to answer every single one. You can exclude any or all questions if you'd like, just to move faster. But the more information you provide in the workflow, the better StrongSuit can critically think and help with your research. Once you're done, you have an option to choose autopilot down here in the bottom left, which will let AI take over the rest of the research flow for speed, or you can go over here to the right to press continue to stay hands-on. Here in our areas of law section, you get an overview of everything our StrongSuit AI knows so far. As you scroll down, our system suggests areas of law based on your fact pattern or research question. Make sure that you review all the options here in the left panel and determine the ones most relevant to you. If you expected an area of law that was not suggested by StrongSuit, you always have the ability to stay in the loop by suggesting options here with this button. If you'd like to have StrongSuit regenerate its suggestions, you can select regenerate down here. And as you look at the right side, each area of law has a cause of action list that was suggested by our system. Because I know I want StrongSuit to research copyright and trademark infringement, I'll select those. Inside these boxes, you can see suggested affirmative defenses in case you'd like to include those in your research as well. If you don't see an affirmative defense you were expecting, you can add one with this button. And if you want to select the court system, you can do that here with this dropdown. And when you're done, go ahead and continue to our legal authorities page. Next, StrongSuit researches relevant legal authorities related to your case or research question and suggests them to you. Now I'm going to start here on the left side. You'll see a list of causes of actions you just selected. Please make sure to click and review all your options because it's required to review them before moving to the next section. If you haven't reviewed all your options, our reviewed label will also say so and remain blue. Once you reviewed all your causes of actions, the label will then turn green. If you want to suggest your own authorities, you can always do so with this suggestion button. Additionally, if you'd like to give our StrongSuit AI more time to conduct a more comprehensive search for authorities, please go ahead and select this option. StrongSuit verifies every authority with our StrongSight tool, making sure every authority is real and up to date, indicated by our verified label. You can view the full text by clicking the authorities box. We also provide a third-party link for each here. For each legal authority, we provide information for you to determine if it's important. And if you'd like to know more about any of them, please select Get Additional Details here. When you're done adding authorities to your research, make sure to review all your causes of actions as mentioned before on the left and select Continue. On our legal questions page, StrongSuit will propose questions that critically examine the legal issue that you built with all the facts, areas of law, and legal authorities. You can always add your own questions here at the top, and you can always have StrongSuit propose alternative questions here. You can select the ones you'd like to include in your research. Additionally, you can also have StrongSuit propose sub-questions with the ability to have our AI propose alternative options as well. Once you've made all your selections, make sure to review all your causes of actions here on the left. When the label turns green and you reviewed all your selections, you'll be able to continue to our case section. Next, you'll land at our cases page. Our system will provide you cases that support the facts you provided StrongSuit, the causes of actions you selected, the legal authorities you wanted considered, and the analysis of the legal questions you built. And so we start over here on our left side with our selected causes of action. Just like before, make sure you review each option and select cases you'd like to add to your research. It's essential for these to be reviewed before moving on. For each cause of action, StrongSuit provides you a list of cases from our database here on the right. At the top, you can see which cause of action they're for and how many cases are available. If you'd like to be more hands-on with the case selection, we have a variety of options for you to stay in the loop. If you want to suggest a particular case, you can do so here. If you want to search through our database and select other cases using our different search features, you can do so with search cases. If you just like to have StrongSuit have another try giving you a list of cases, you can do so here with regenerate case. A feature I would always recommend using if you have 5 or more minutes to spare is our AI deep case search. Using this allows our StrongSuit AI to conduct a more comprehensive search for cases through our database and return you many more options to choose from. Now returning back to the cases, here at the top right, you can select or deselect them for your research. Below that, we provide a third-party link to the entire case text if you'd like to read it. We then have our StrongSight tool validate if this case has received any mixed or negative treatment by other cases, and we'll provide you the case in question and an option to read the entire case text. Under that, we show you the holdings within each case, which you may select or deselect for your research. In addition, we provide important relevant quotes from that case that will be used to support the legal questions you built before this. When you're all set, make sure you reviewed all the causes of actions in the top left panel, making sure the blue label turns green and indicates that you reviewed all your options. You can then continue to mapping to construct your legal outline. This is our final step before StrongSuit AI analyzes your entire legal issue. On our mapping page, you'll find the legal questions you crafted with our system here in blue. Below that, you'll see the holdings you just selected from the cases in the previous section here in green. And underneath that, you'll find each sub-question you selected in purple. If you're reviewing the outline and you want to make some changes, you can let our StrongSuit AI make a new outline with the Regenerate Mappings button down below. However, we allow the lawyer to always remain in the loop. You can manually edit mappings here in the top right.